Alright, this is Hell Strikes Back by Bauningensen Twitter, I think. Let's give it a try. Yep, that's right. Had my music down for a previous thing. That will do. Okay, so this is his, or their first completed map pack, consisting of about 6 maps, I think. So let's have a look and see how he's done. Immediately all the standard goodies are here. We've got some nice height level variation, some good differences in floor texture here. Looking very nice for a newcomer. Got a good transition texture between rooms there. Interesting shaped rooms. This map has 24 monsters, 1 secret. So you can find the secret. I wonder if it's behind that poison. Nope. Just poison. Nicely signposted. Could do with some maybe obstacles, something to sort of fill in this room a little bit more, possibly. But otherwise all the architecture and everything is looking good. I like what's being done here. This might be the secret. Very good. Maybe a little bit redundant to have a shotgun in a secret when we've already collected a bunch of shotguns from the monsters. Signposted blue key. And there's the key. Not seeing any light variation. I think I harp on about light changes a lot in my video playthroughs. I just think it really adds a lot to a map. Seem to be missing a couple of monsters here, and I'm not sure where they are. Oh well, let's hit the button and see if we head on out. Yeah, don't know where those last few monsters might have been. Nevertheless, we shall carry on. 40 monsters, no secrets. Red key, blue key. There's the red key immediately. Very compact maps. I mean, it's perfectly fine to have a red key behind one door here, and then you just backtrack straight up. Nothing wrong with that at all. Looks like we're heading down into some waterway or sewer system or something. It's texture's a little bit narrow for this door, I think. This would have been a perfect opportunity to go heavier on the dark and light levels. Really give this waterway sort of atmosphere. Maybe even bring down the ceiling to make it more claustrophobic. Got some nice little turret monsters here. I think that guy might have been stuck. Might be a little bit short for him. Yeah, good. No real challenge in this sort of area here, which is fine. But maybe just to throw some spinners in the works, having some, a monster closet open up from behind with something to threaten the player might be good. Right, little mazy kind of section. Well, linear maze, I suppose, one way to go. Very good. If you fall off that, I wonder if yeah, there's no way up, so you could soft lock yourself if you accidentally stepped off of that and let it go up by the looks. So it might be something that you might want to do, just have a lower platform button or switch on the outside of that. Alright, back up the top. I like that it's worked its way back around to where we were. good opportunity to change up the textures and atmosphere, go away from this sort of stone wall texture, because we've already travelled through sort of a little maze like this, just to keep things fresh. Looks like there's some missing lower textures here, just a couple. Little Hall of Mirrors effect. Yeah, our last few monsters. Good. Nice and easy. I like the sort of bite-sized maps like this as well. Alright, playing with some outdoor thingies. Might be a product of this this sector being lower in height than the sectors out there. It's giving you this sort of weird look here. You could possibly raise this or even lower the ones out there just so it's sort of flush with the sector here, the ceiling. 30 monsters, no secrets in this one. It's a nice little peek into some gruesome stuff there. I like that, sort of like a taste of maybe what's to come. Fingers crossed. Interesting sort of nothing passageway here. Wonder if it comes back around to here. We will find out. It's got some misaligned textures here. Just a Control A on the wall will get rid of that. Alright, getting up to some mid-tier monsters now. Wonder if we'll be gifted with a chain gun or something slightly heavier in terms of weaponry in this map. Again, some more variation in light levels might be nice. I like that we've got two paths we can travel here. Oh, well there's our new weaponry. This is a very skinny, it must be like 1 or 2 units wide. You might want to thicken that up a little bit just so it doesn't look like there's a paper thin sort of divider there. Yeah. Alright, rocket launcher. Now's a good time to use it probably. Hope I didn't have to keep those rockets for something nasty. Alright, that's 30 of 30. We'll stock up our armor there. Full health, nearly full armor. It's a bit of a jarring exit there with the switch to the pressed switch texture, but still a walk-through exit. Might want to rethink it a little bit. Okay, 25 monsters. No secrets. This door ahead of us here looks like it's going to be flush with the ceiling, so it's going to look like it's just travelling up into the middle of space. Might just be a little bit weird, might be worth putting some extra height up above here. Again, sort of playing around with getting these ceiling heights even will get rid of this sort of jarring kind of look here. Yeah, just play around with it. We've got a switch there, might be a little bit high. If you just bring it down a little bit with the arrow keys, might be handy. I'm not sure what I've done there, but I pressed this wall here and it's raised this a little bit further. I wonder if this was a fail safe in case you fall down. I'm supposed to make it raise up to equal with this height. Maybe if you, I don't know, there's a couple of ways you could sort of tinker with that to fix it. Best thing might be to just have a platform back on this side that just makes it just a lift that goes down and up. Something like that maybe, not sure. Can't get that chain gun I don't think. Alright, we have a switch. We have a bunch of odd shaped walls here. That's not a secret though. Interesting. Alright, so they both can be opened manually and with the switch. Interesting. Not sure if that's by design or not. Regardless, we'll push on. Blue key. Ah, nice monster closet trap there. That's really good. Again, this room might benefit from being nice and dark, and then this door could open up and you could have this like a pulsing light sector or something to just add that atmosphere. Alright, back out here, through this one. That's a nice little trap. Might be a little bit unforgiving. It can be pretty rough if you're surrounded by shotgunners and you're not prepared for it. Exit. Cool. We have the waste tunnels. We have a drastic change in textures here. This is looking much more hellish. Good height variation here. Yeah. Again, you can see those ceilings are looking a little bit jarring, a little bit off. It's just something that as you do more and more maps, you'll get a feel for it a bit more. Got some cells here, which might mean there's a plasma rifle ahead. There it is. Some more rockets. Blue key, lots of cells. That suggests to me that there's some dangerous monsters ahead. And let's find out. Blue door. Red key as well. Don't think I've seen the red door yet. No. It's not a hard rule, but as a general rule of thumb, it's sort of good to present the coloured locked door before showing the key to the player. You can also see this blue door here doesn't have any blue indicators to suggest that it's a key. Unlock. Okay, let's go behind here. There must be the yellow key. Getting some tougher monsters here now. There's our yellow key. This room would be great with some, like if it was really dark, but then there was some like torches that cast some nice light lines around as well. Might be worth having a play with that in here. And that's going to be the exit. I missed a bunch of monsters by the looks. Sounds like they're behind there, but I'm not sure how to get to them. I wonder if something was supposed to lower down maybe, or... Let's have a little look through. Yeah. But how are we supposed to get there? Not sure. I have a feeling something is supposed to lower down, but the trigger didn't happen. Alright. Let's press that button. We'll walk through that exit. Okay, I think this might be the last map. So we have 31 monsters, no secrets. Nice big doorway here. some average of monsters. That is a very thick floor. Okay, 13 monsters down. We are now gifted a BFG. And we have full cells. There we go. $31 down. This door is absolutely enormous. Might be worth bringing a ceiling down here to the height there, just so it doesn't all look like door all the way up. Just makes it look a little bit nicer. And I'm guessing the exit. Excellent. And there you have it. Perfectly respectable set of first maps. Really good basics implemented there. Good, height level differences and use of keys and switches and a good array of monsters. Got a couple monster closets going on. I'd say play with some lighting now as your sort of next venture, and some extra detail in each of your rooms as a sort of a next step to advance your mapping career. Really good. Keep on mapping. Thank you.